So you may have just picked up an iPhone 15, or you're just wondering how the Snapchat quality is on your iPhone 15. Now, in a standard 15, it actually isn't that bad. So the first thing I'll tell you is I haven't taken a crazy amount of photos on this thing, but the few photos that I have taken on this specific iPhone, the Snapchat quality is actually very decent. And there's a couple of things that stand out to me. One, you basically have the ultra wide camera that you can always use, but also the one thing that stood out to me the most is actually with the zooming in and zooming out. This is actually something that's crazy because I wasn't expecting it to be this smooth. But when I zoom in and zoom out on Snapchat now, it is very, very fast. Now, on the iPhone 15, you're actually able to zoom in noticeably more than even something like an iPhone, 14. So that's also another big thing. If you're somebody who wants to go ahead and have like the ability of zooming in a lot, you have that, 10x zoom now, which is insane. So you have that type of capability. Now, on top of that, the features you're going to be using are probably going to be very similar to what you were using before. So if you still take a photo, as you can see, it's going to be a very basic photo, but you have the ability of still adding filters. There's lots and lots of different filters you can add, which is really cool. On top of that, you have all these different filters at the very bottom you can kind of choose from as well. So whichever ones are available, you can kind of mess around with, which is really cool. You still have the ability of editing up all your photos and videos on the side, but even on things like videos still hold up very, very well from this perspective as well. If you go and take a video, you can see that it kind of does a great job at blurring out the background. And even if I click here and if I go and like kind of focus in on this subject, you can see that the background is pretty much blurred out, which is very nice. The camera quality on Snapchat in general isn't the best, but on an iPhone it's actually very decent. And now that we have the iPhone 15, we have that wide angle lens and then ultra wide camera, so you have the ability of using that standard lens of zooming in 10x, but you also have that 0.5x zoom. So if you're wanting to go through and use Snapchat with like a 0.5x lens, you have that type of capability where you can zoom out a lot and basically see the lens from there, which is really, really cool. So overall, what I'll definitely tell you is Snapchat on the iPhone 15 is very good. It's not shaking or rattling the camera like last year's was, so I'm very happy to see that. But that's basically how this specific camera holds up on Snapchat. If you have any other thoughts or questions, let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that would mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video.